Good morning. It's Monday, the 29th of January. And I don't know if I've mentioned it on here. I definitely put it on one of my Instagram pages. But I decided to set myself the challenge, because I read it in the money book that I'm reading, of a 30-day no complaining challenge. Because apparently it takes about 30 days to set a habit. So, and obviously, I want to become more aware of how I'm thinking, what I'm saying, what I'm doing, and whatever, so I thought I'll do that. So this next part, I'm only on day 2, this is only day 2. This next part that I'm going to tell you is not necessarily complaining. I just need to tell you about my night. Yesterday, see me in the sews, see when I was editing my last vlog, I should have had a sew count. Not even my last vlog, it was when I was doing my, it's still too early, it's 10 to 8. When I was doing my book haul, the amount of times I said so was ridiculous. So, yeah, so yesterday, this is day 2 of the no complaining. Where can I put you, because I'm trying to make my breakfast. And yesterday, I just literally didn't set foot outside the house all day, didn't even go for a walk or anything. I got my daft wee walking pad out and did some steps, but that was about it. And as such, didn't go for my coffee. I had 1 can of energy drink. Usually I have at least 2 energy drinks and a coffee, sometimes a pre-workout as well. So I'm not quite sure what happened when I went to bed. Because when I went to bed, hold on, I need to do things. But when I went to bed, I couldn't get to sleep. So my Aura ring says I did get to sleep about 12:30. I think it was later than that, to be honest. I ended up reading more of my book. Basically, I feel like I've seen every hour on the hour last night. There was a couple of times I woke up at 3 o'clock, I specifically remember 3 o'clock, because Harry had come in with, God love it, a half-dead mouse, which I tried to catch. But then he managed to catch it back and then went running away outside. So I locked the cat flap so he couldn't get back in. And then of course, when he tried to get back in a wee while later, he was battering it just as I was dropping back off to sleep. Then I was having really, really intense dreams. At one point I was actually, you know that way you wake up and you're crying. So you've been crying in your dream, but then you're crying in real life. And then what else happened? Did I mention I've got a dodgy stomach as well? So that was really fun. So I actually thought that I had got a grand total of about 2 hours sleep last night. My Aura ring says I slept for 5.5, which is more than I thought. But today will be interesting. No, I'm not complaining, I'm sure that I will get a far better sleep tonight. I finished the gym at 7, so I'll just come home, do what I need to do, get to bed. But I'm not complaining, I promise. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I have woken up in an unexpectedly but very welcome good mood. I took a notion for pancakes for breakfast because I'm actually meeting mum for second breakfast at 10:30. So I need to have something to eat now because it's only 8:30. So why am I telling you this? I don't know. I just wanted to pick up the camera and say hello. Document my good mood. So this is not the best angle, is it? Sitting up here. Can that work? So I would, because my gym days have changed about, so I'm now going to be in the gym on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and normally I would have my counselling on a Thursday morning, but obviously I've needed to change that, but she only had this morning at 9 o'clock, so I'm going there first. Then I'm meeting mum for breakfast. I normally meet mum at about 9:15 on a Tuesday. I can get my counselling on a Wednesday morning, then we'll be back to normal. That was a very long ramble for nothing at all. In terms of skincare, I have done my cleansing water because I was naughty and went to bed and I hadn't cleansed my face. Cleansing water, cleansing balm, just wiping over with a toner right now. Use some eye cream, so you put these products on, layer them on in terms of heaviness. So you would do like eye cream serum, which is lighter than a facial oil, moisturiser, and then an oil if you were going to use like a proper heavy duty oil. I had intended to do something with my hair, or straighten my hair or something, but I'm not going to have the time, so. I say straighten, I mean do something with it so that I can just get a brush through it. It never stays straight. I find as well, like, when I got, I've had those like keratin straightening treatments done, and I actually found it made my hair really greasy really quickly, whereas because my hair is really like coarse and thick and, let's face it, frizzy, I can actually get away with only washing my hair like once, maybe twice if I really need to, a week. So I couldn't be washing this every day. Oh no. So I'm just working on, after breakfast and stuff, I'm just working at home on White Rabbit stuff, and then I'm dreading it, but I need it done. At 6:30 tonight I'm going to Mark the Physio to get my IT band. Don't ask me what the full name for IT is. I'll maybe put it on the screen. And get it stripped. So that's to try it. Basically your IT band's like, it's almost like a big leathery tendon that stretches from your hip down, connects to your knee. And I think that's where all my knee problems have been coming from. So this time if you would do that for me. As much as I don't want it done. The last time I got it done I had bruises all the way down my legs because you're just stimulating like the tissue and breaking up all the little like areas of tension and stuff. It's not a nice process. I haven't even checked if I need to defrost my truck yet. Then I'm just going to quickly put on some, this is just like a tinted kind of moisturiser. It's got SPF 30 in, but I always like to use some sort of facial protection even during winter months. I also really like this one, but it's basically Near Enough Dead. Then a quick bit of moisturiser, blusher. And I really like this Wi-Fi, it's like a brow gel. So that literally, because my brows are a bit wild, just, I say first them into place, they look mental. But that is me. I do very low maintenance.
Of the shutters. Let me know what you think. And because we bench at the bottom of the... Go fetch. Rest of the pantry. You knew that it was about sending it, did No, we didn't join it. Yeah, this are going to be, I think these are going to be for my wardrobe space. Yeah, so they usually come out that early.
Hello. I thought I would show you quickly what I am currently doing. So as well as making normal products, I have also developed a coffee body scrub, and I actually use the used coffee grounds. Here's some I made earlier from Espresso Cart, who are around the corner from me. So we're actually doing like a joint product. So I'm going to sell my own coffee scrub under the White Rabbit Skincare branding. And they are going to, they're working with my graphic designer to get their own labels made. So basically I will make the scrub for them, and they will then label it and everything, and they'll send it under the, sell it under their branding. So I have got this little food dehydrator here, and I was trying to figure out the best way to, obviously, because if I put coffee in here it would just like, it will fall through. So I've put some tin foil on the tray, and I am going to do this for the second one. Cue time lapse. Then we are going
about filming resets, so I gotta clean all of this up now, and I have this like really bad habit of putting things, Matt and I both do this, like not putting things handy in the last few years, and it's crazy to see how far he's come and how.
It is wild out there. Probs 0 point in me doing my hair this morning because I just got blown everywhere. Just out of Grow, going back home for a few hours. And then I'm very excitingly this afternoon, I'm going to get a consultation for composite bonding on my teeth. So it's not something that I ever thought that I would really want to get, but I really want to get it now. So we'll see what they think. I'm not getting anything done today, just the consultation. And then straight after that I have to go, or don't have to go, but it was rearranged from yesterday. I'm going to see Mark the physio to get some stripping done on my IT band on my legs, which I am dreading. I don't know if I mentioned I was meant to be getting that done yesterday, but it had to rearrange. It's a necessary evil. So I need to go home because my cleaner's coming. It's now 11:30. I need to go home. My cleaner is coming at 1-ish. Goodbye. I'm currently in Asda, trying to make my steps up.
You're getting paid for trade on something they pay, it's still like good enough. I mean, you think that's right? I mean, what are you doing?
See what's happening? I can see you now.
Hello.
Hi. You can't even see me. So I'm due my period, so I don't even know why I'm even surprised that I feel like this. But I got home, I'd been out for dinner with Mum and Dad, and I got home and I think I'm maybe just overtired as well. But I was looking through my Instagram and photos of Jo come up. Just really miss her. If you don't know, if you've not watched my other videos, Jo was one of my best friends and one of my oldest friends. We'd known each other literally since nursery, and sadly she passed away from cancer last year, and every now and then it just hits me really badly. Obviously I debate like turning on my camera at times like this because I had comments in the past of people saying that I was attention seeking and whatever else, but I just figured like I don't want my videos just to be all happiness and sunshine all the time, because that's not life. And don't get me wrong, I was gonna come on and talk about how yesterday like I went for my consultation. Initially I just thought it was for composite bonding, which I am going to get eventually, but basically long story short I'm getting Invisalign as well, so I was going to talk about that. But sometimes at times like this, like stuff like that does seem really superficial, and I don't even know why I come on here. I kind of felt like I wanted to talk, and I might not even keep this in this vlog. Although, as I say, the point of these videos is that I'm trying to be my truest self, and that means, I don't know, that means let's sit and ruin my feelings. That means not pretending that everything's all sunshine and rainbows all the time. I just feel like I feel things really intensely sometimes. Not necessarily more than anyone else, but I just feel like I take on, like I overthink things. Like, let's hope I take my period and then I'll feel a lot better. Hormones are fucking shit. I don't even care if I get... Let's hope I feel better in the morning, eh? Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. I'm pleased to report I am feeling considerably better than I was on Thursday night. I don't think I picked up the camera at all yesterday. I was basically just in the gym all day and still feeling a bit up and down emotions wise. Case in point being that Gary was doing an induction with an 80-year-old man who just wants to get better and fitter, and his wife has got dementia, so he can't leave her for very long. And I basically was nearly bursting into tears every time I looked at him. So, still not taking my period yet, but it's due roughly today. So I'm not like worried or anything like that. And I'm still, ever since I got my coil taken out last year, I'm still kind of trying to get back into a rhythm of a normal-ish cycle. So that's that. So it's now Saturday, as I mentioned. I had 3 PT clients this morning. So. I'm now gonna go to Aldi, because I quite like the Aldi, it's in Sturton. I might even go to, there's a little coffee shop on the corner that does a really nice mocha. And they only do oat milk, but it makes it like almost like a hot chocolate. Although my other plan, excuse me, my mouth open. My other plan was to go to Tesco as well, you know, when you can never get anything at the one supermarket. Go to Tesco, so I was going to park there, walk into town, coffee from Costa, and then do what I like to do, which is have my coffee as I go around Tesco. Decisions. But anyway, I just thought I would pop on and say hello. The world didn't end. And I came across this quote, which I have screenshot. Every morning I wake up and I get my coffee and I recite in my head, "It is a serious thing just to be alive on this fresh morning in the broken world." And I say it over and over again until it sticks in my mind for the rest of the day. It is a serious thing. I am alive. I am so lucky. This fresh morning I get the chance to live again and again and again. And it's so true. So let's go and live. Would that work if I sat you there? No, I don't think it'll work. Oh, excuse me. I'm back. From Aldi. Amazingly, I took a big trolley in and I spent about £6. Because I kind of, weirdly this week, I have most things. I just need to go to Tesco and get things that I can't get in Aldi. Ginger shots and stuff. Well, I could if I bought the little individual bottles, but I've been buying the bigger ones from Aldi. Tesco. Anyway, before I went to Aldi, of course, I walked to the Book Nook. And of course, I didn't leave empty-handed. My justification is, as I was telling Sarah that owns the Book Nook, I keep buying all these books so that I have a selection depending on how I feel about what I want to read next. But anyway, these are two that I would say I wouldn't normally have picked up, but I was chatting to Sarah, who owns the Book Nook, as I say, and she recommended this one called The Stranger Times. So it is on the back, dedicated to reporting the weird and the wonderful, but mostly the weird. The Stranger Times is Manchester's go-to newspaper for the unexplained and inexplicable. So when I was telling her that my kind of genre of choice is fantasy, she immediately gave me this one and said I had to read it. She said that she's not normally into fantasy, but she said it was really funny. I mean, Jason Mansford says it's hilarious in the back here, so I think it'll probably be something that's kind of fairly light-hearted. I think I've mentioned a couple of times I'm currently working my way through the Throne of Glass books, which I'm really, really enjoying, but it's that way where when I do get to the end, I will be looking for something a little bit different, so something like this would be ideal. And similarly, again, I never would have picked this up in a million years, so this is actually a Cecilia Ahern book, and it's called In 1,000 Different Ways, and the plot is, the synopsis: Alice sees the worst in people, she also sees the best. She sees 1,000 different emotions and knows exactly what everyone is feeling around her is feeling every single day. But it's the dark thoughts, the sadness, the rage, these are the things she can't get out of her head, the things that overwhelm her, the things that stop her being able to find her own way instead. And I thought, again, it's something a bit different. So Sarah was just kept going on about how good it was. So there we are. And then I also went into the little, I can never remember what it's called. I think it's the one at the corner. There's a little deli kind of coffee shop on the corner at Stewart and Cross. And my usual coffee order is a soya milk mocha with sugar-free caramel, but they don't do soya. I'm getting deja vu, did I tell you this? They do it with oat milk. For some reason, the oat milk makes it taste more like a kind of creamy hot chocolate rather than a mocha, even though I do realise that a mocha is basically a glorified hot chocolate with coffee in it. And I only got 2 shots. It was either 2 or 3, and I thought I'll just get 2, because it's now 2:30. Not that caffeine bothers me. Now I'm rambling. The next plan is to go, I actually don't have as many steps to get as I thought, but I'm still going to go and park in Tesco. I'm going to go in there, get what I need to get. If I've still got steps to make up, I'll leave the truck at Tesco and walk to Home Bargains so I can get like my energy drinks and stuff. Might wander into town. Probably will end up in the works in WH Smith's, let's be honest. But if I'm alright stepwise by then, I think I'll just head home. And then I really want to have a really, really chilled Sunday, because I don't know if I've said before, but I always end up ramming my Sundays full. I don't know how I do it, and I end up getting the Sunday scaries, and all I can think about is the week ahead. So I don't want to do that tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get as much done, like all my kind of like chores, washing, whatever, done today. I also am going to edit and upload the vlog for tomorrow. So my current schedule, after much umming and ahhing back and forth, is that basically I am working so that you are a week behind me. So, or I'm a week ahead of you. I don't so this vlog that you're watching now will be uploaded a week tomorrow. So that'll be the 11th of February. Does that mean it's like 2 weeks in hand? Because the vlog that I'm uploading tomorrow has obviously been not this week, but last week. I don't know. I'm just glad that I'm getting... Because my original premise was that I was going to film like Sunday to Saturday, then edit and whatnot on a Sunday and upload on a Sunday, like for that week. But this way, there's not as much pressure on me, if that makes sense. Like, no one's putting pressure on me. I'm putting pressure on myself. I don't know why I'm saying that's so dramatic. I just feel there's less pressure on me, on myself. Oh, I'll need to remember if I go to Home Bargains to get more of these. I quite like these. 8 grams of protein in a bag. Onward and upwards. I've had to pull out this pad and do a brain dump because the thoughts were getting too much. So we're trying to work through one task at a time. Currently on unpack shopping. Yes, I did add things on that I have already done. Just for a bit of an ego boost. So I'm going to finish unpacking the shopping. It's getting there. Then I'm going to put some chips in the air fryer, and whilst that's happening, I'm going to go for a shower and wash my hair. Then I'm going to, or maybe I'll import the vlog footage first so it's done. Right, we'll get to these. Good evening. I'm having a slight, massive attack of the Sunday scaries. It's now 6:20 and this morning I went for, it was lovely actually, I met up with Kirsty, who I used to work with, and we were there for like 3 hours. It was so good. It's just catching up. She's so easy to go on with. They were not kidding when they said the battery in this camera was what was I saying? I met up with Kirsty for a coffee and then we were there, and then when I got back I kind of pottered about, chilled a bit, got my last vlog uploaded, and so go and watch that if you haven't watched it already. But do you know that way when you just decide to get your life together, in my case, at 6:20. I don't even want butter, I want peanut butter. So I still need to food prep for tomorrow. I think part of the reason I'm feeling, well, didn't help, I literally had like an actual caffeine anxiety attack because I had my big one. Obviously I hadn't had enough to eat beforehand. But you know that way, what am I trying to say here? Where was I going with that thought? Aye, tomorrow I have a very full on day, so I'm at the gym from 10, so I've got 2 clients, 10 and 11. Then I've got an hour's break, but in that time I need to make sure that the gym's tidy and everything. Probably need to schedule some gym posts as well. I need to make sure I get my 10k steps. I've got a new client at 1 to go over his programme. Then I've got Laura at 2:15. I need to train, push, then do 20 minutes of my cardio. Then at some point I need to do my client check-ins, because Monday's usually a client check-in day. But I don't think I'm going to get the chance to do that until I get home, because after train I've then got a client at 5, 6. I'm starting on booty camp again, so that's at 7 till 7:45. Then I've got a client from 7:45 till whenever we finish. and then obviously I need to go home, and I'm just already, I'm feeling overwhelmed. So I just need to try and be strategic and try and get as much as I can done tonight. But I'm just about to make a cup of tea. I have bought, this is actually my like third time watching it since I bought it, but I bought Wonka. And I actually love it more watching it now than I did the first time I went to see it. So I'm going to have that on in the background. I have just made some of the cream of tomato soup that I really like. And I'm going to have some toast and peanut butter. It sounds disgusting, but toast and peanut butter dunked into tomato soup is delicious. And I've also discovered this sourdough bread in Tesco yesterday. The macros on it are amazing, like per slice. It's like 21 grams of carbs, 0.4 grams of fat and 4.9 grams of protein. So I'm having a couple of slices of that peanut butter. Then we're going to go from there. But I've just come on, that whole ramble was just me coming on to say hello and cheerio. This is me signing off this one, and I will speak to you tomorrow. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing, for being here generally, and I will see you in the next one.